Hello everyone, Shelja here, and this is. Oh, I have to sit. Hold on. Hi everyone, Shelja here. I'm going to change the angle, talk, and then we'll come back to this point of view. Hello everyone, Shelja here. Some of you have been visiting my channel and seeing all the crazy stuff I'm doing. So this year there have already been some really amazing movies, Bollywood movies that have released, and I have worked on a couple of them, heading the digital marketing and merchandising. Uh, I have been working on trying to inculcate the idea of Bollywood movie collectibles, high-end collectibles for 26 years now, failing pretty much every time. Mr. Khan, whose movie is King, is releasing end of this year. And given the DIY economy, fan collectibles is a decent thing in the US. And since I'm holidaying in India and I'm here for 6 months, right now I'm just waiting around because this is my apartment and I'm trying to get rid of it and doing some stuff. So I just thought, why not? Since I've started this fun clay, uh, New York clayers, where I just conduct some workshops for fun. I did one 2 days back. Today is a day that I'm starting the merchandising for King Fan Collectibles, and this is going to be a sconce, as in a wall lamp. And we'll see how that goes. If you like it, you're more than welcome to buy it. And if you all want to make it yourself, I'm working on this. You all can use this and come up with other ideas how you want to use it, how you want to create things. DIY is something that Mr. Khan has been very supportive of over the last 26 years. I worked with him for 7 years. And over the years, I've seen a lot of fans from all over the world have made a lot of interesting merchandise, and he's always been very supportive. So I hope him and his entire production will be very supportive of what me and a bunch of fans are trying to do with this movie, which seems uh, kind of something that he's gifting himself for his 60th, which was last year. And I'm sure some of you have seen last year the three Khans, as we kind of call them in Bollywood, turned 60. So, and an ode to them since I grew up 80s, 90s watching their movies. Alien Khan, King Khan, and Bhai Khan. So these are Khans at 60 action figures, and the entire concept is that this is part of a cage. So it's a statement on freedom of speech. So this is inside a golden cage with a thing on top. I have a crown on top that goes, and how in India or worldwide we are living in times where everything is moving in a direction where everybody's scared of speaking their mind. So this was a note to them. These are three songs which are their famous songs. Papa kehte hai suraj hua madham o jane jana. And this is somebody like when you have siblings, there is always this fourth one. Acha mummy mujhko nahi khila rahe log. So that is Mr. Nawab Khan, and given his comic timing, I thought he would have the sense of humor if I make this. He turns 60 with a couple of others who are at the top in the next 2-3 years. So I just thought, like, from a daisy chain connector perspective, it might be a fun thing. And since he made Jewel Thief, I've kind of incorporated where he's half man, half robot with a magic stick and a diamond. And these are part of my egghead action figures. And it represents a bunch of storytelling. So we'll see how that goes. So this is what I made last year when I was in the US, and I brought it with me. And now I am going to work on the merchandising. I'll start with rolling out the clay and then get it to dry a little bit. Once it dries, I'm going to then make boxes, not boxes, but pretty much like a box thing with a plate at the back. So I'm still kind of doing the product designing. I mostly don't draw, and I think my angle is wrong. Sorry. Um, 1 second. This is better, I think. This is getting everything. Yeah. Um, So I am figuring out the product designing part of very bad lighting. No, I don't have an option because this is the only light you have. It's like a halo on my head. So I will have to manage. Yeah, this is good. I can sit here. Yeah. So basically, the idea is that this is going to be the main piece, which will go on the wall. It will be almost like in semicircle arc kind of a thing, and there will be a lamp, a bulb behind it, and then the letters that are there, it will be like these box where I'm going to put LED lights, and then this goes. The image that you see while uploading, that's the rendering that, like I picked up an image from the web and I just used Photoshop to make what it would almost look like. So we'll see how that goes. And just to kind of make this fun for myself, one of my plates that I made with some matri and murku with some popcorn, a toast to, and lassi. Cheers. Wish me luck. And so that's the overall plan. So after I roll out the clay, I'm going to then let it dry for a bit. Once it dries, then I'm going to cut it. And today I landed up, ideally what you need is these, ideally you need baseboards of wood, but right now I just used cardboard and then put A4 size paper just to make it look, since I'm trying to officially do this as a fan collectible. Plan is to make this high end and see if the quality comes out. Hopefully, this will kind of start some trend of people making fan collectibles, because Bollywood has refused to support the development and design of fan merchandising. 2018, when I was here, I'd opened a company here and I pretty much went to every company. And it pretty much feels, I don't even have words for it. But fortunately, Mr. Khan helped me that time and got Mr. Subhash Ghai. He was very supportive and he's always been one of the pioneers when we were growing up making all these fun movies. So he was kind enough to say, okay, fine, acha tumko try karna hai to kar lo. Because my whole attitude was that आप लोग कुछ कर तो नहीं रहे हो IP से, हमें ट्राई तो करने दो, अगर चल गया तो अच्छी बात है, तो इसे ट्राई कर लो. But then his own team didn't support, his own PR manager wouldn't support. Some, I don't know what goes on in their minds, but somehow the reluctance to let this entire vertical, which is so important for the retail business of India, somehow nobody wants to put their hands in. And Mr. Khan has been very forthright about it. We tried doing this in Ravan, we tried in Chennai Express. Then I also then I got a chance because of Chennai Express. I think I'm repeating this to work on Singham Returns, where the company was not supportive. Again, the people, actors, production, nobody cared. But since I was doing the digital marketing and I wanted to keep going, I landed up personally acquiring the licensing rights, and they were kind enough to not charge minimum guarantee. I'm so thankful for that. And so I tried doing it, but without any support, it was almost impossible to kind of make any headway in that as well. So after that is when I realized that there was no point breaking my head against this stone wall of Bollywood. And I went back to US and I worked on upgrading my skill sets. And then 2018, I opened a company called Pocket Box Office, came back to India and did the rounds of going to making some 35 proposals, going to every company, and not one person supported it. But since I had the Mukta Arts, Mr. Subhash Ghai's company's IP, Ram, Lakhan, Khallayak, Kars, and then Open IP, I landed up coming up with fan IDs and making a whole bunch of action figures. The character is called Iju, IJOO. It's under the brand name Desi Pop World. Tried to create an entire platform. Participated in Comic Con, got some orders, but since there was no support, I couldn't fulfill the orders. The fans were very upset about it. Went back to US and then was trying to participated in New York Toy Fair, and then was trying to get to the next level when COVID hit. And that's pretty much, then I tried to figure out what to do. kept working on my skill sets, and here I am one more time trying to make this happen based on whatever I've studied, whatever I've understood the market is. um, बातें बहुत करते हैं इंडिया में सब लोग retail, 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 but every retail just keeps selling foreign products. Whether you look at Disney, Marvel, Funko, and all the action figures, especially people who collect them today, they are so proudly collecting a Thanos, but they don't have a Gabbar Singh or a Mugambo. So that's pretty much a very shameful thing, I feel. So I'm again giving it a shot, and hopefully, as an independent artist, based on my experience, hopefully the next generation, the one that took the workshop with me, a very enterprising bunch of people. I met a whole bunch of others as well, and they seem to be excited and interested in this, exploring this DIY culture and figuring out without rights, using fan collectible genre DIY, how can we make this into a nice business, because this is also a pretty decent sized business worldwide. And we'll see when the lawyers start coming after us, because as soon as we start making this into a successful business, I'm sure all the IP owners are going to jump at the opportunity to file cases and come after us. So let's go. IP industry of India, let's go. And now I'm going to pretty much do the same thing quietly, just keep working like I have been working, and people who want to follow it are more than welcome to follow it. and a half. 18 and a half. 70 by 70. G is usually it's a little smaller and actually no 70.